These rollers are very wonderful for our skin. And if we use the roller on the skin and use there is a one instrument having micro needle. It's a very famous instrument in the cosmetic world. So if we use the roller and that micro needle, then we can heal the scar. We can heal the scar of the skin. So whenever we are getting any types of the injury, when we are falling down and getting any types of the injury, we are getting any cut, then body is healing it automatically. There is a natural and automatic procedure. In the same way, when we are doing the micro needle treatment, it's very easy. We will demonstrate, we will learn. I will demonstrate to you. Even we can heal the scar. So quickly go through with these lines. Line number one. Line number one. This is called forehead lines. The main cause is stress. So we are also telling them stress line, and it is showing the person is having excessive mental load. So when we are seeing the forehead line, we are asking the person kindly take the rest for a few days, maybe 72 hours, like the 3 days, and relax your body and system and come back to your previous job. This line is showing the stress level, as well as there might be some problem connected with the stomach. The person is eating the food having more carbohydrate. That's not recommended, because whatever we are eating, it should have good carbohydrate but also good fibers. So this person is eating too much carbohydrate, and which is converting in the sugar and the fat. So this is the indication of forehead lines. So what is the meaning of forehead lines? If the person is having high level of stress and the food habits are not good, then there are the forehead lines. How to treat them? Ask the person, take the relaxation for a while, break, and with our cosmetic treatment, we will able to treat this. The second lines are called frown lines. The meaning of frown lines, they are coming here in between the eyebrows. So the frown line are the indication there is a disharmony in the liver, because the right line connected with the liver and the left line connected with the spleen. So the frown line showing there is a problem in the liver and spleen. And if you look the functions, actions, work of the liver, liver is the greatest gland, biggest gland of the human body. Liver is doing the detoxification. Suppose someone eating the poison. So first action, the first organ who take the action against the poison is the liver. So that's why many times person is taking the poison, dying with the hepatic failure or might be kidney failure. So the liver is the very big organ who is connected to the detoxification, and spleen is the organ who is connected with the hemoglobin formation. So if the frown line is forming, it means there is a disharmony in the liver and the spleen. So the person is not able to detoxify body, and there might be low hemoglobin. So the right frown line, the right side, that is indicating the problem of the liver. So if the person is suffering with the liver problem, then should avoid more spicy food, excessive coffee, alcohol, and even anger. Anger is damaging your liver. So the person should avoid alcohol as well as the anger. Many person are telling that we are not taking the alcohol, but anger is also the same bad like the alcohol. Now if we see the left side line, that is connected with the spleen, And the person should avoid to take the cold drinks, cold water. Anything who is cold will aggravate the problem. Anything which is cold. If you want to eat the drinks, so take the hot drinks. Do not take cold drinks. If you want to take the coffee, first you should avoid the coffee. But suppose you cannot avoid the coffee, then take the hot coffee. So avoid all the cold things because cold damaging the spleen. Whether the cold food or the cold atmosphere, cold weather, it is damaging the spleen. If your spleen is damaged, then you will suffer with the aging very, very fast. Spleen is very important organ of the human body as per our acupressure science. Okay, so this was the liver and spleen. Now, this nasal line, we can see this is the nasal line. So what is the meaning of this nasal line? When we are seeing these types of the person in our society, they are quite busy. They are very busy. They are very busy. Even they don't have time for their partner. Even they don't have time for making the love. They don't have time for many activities. Just they are working on some specific task. So coming to our main point. So if the person is having nasal line, so there are two things. Number one, they are very sensitive for the seasonal changes. They are very highly sensitive of the seasonal changes and they might be allergic. So we have to do something and improve their immunity. So we have to work on the immunity for these types of the person. And the second, they are suffering with the sexual dysfunctions or might be low libido, no sexual desire. Okay, or the impotency, or they are so much busy in their task, so their all the energy is going in only one task, so they are developing wrinkles on the nasal part here, that is called nasal line. In that condition, we are working on the immunity and also working on the sex hormone, and we have wonderful point on our face which we are going to learn. So this is the nasal line. Okay, so now we are moving to the next line, that is crow feet lines. Look at here. This is the crow feet line, like the feet of the crow. We already know the crow, and the crow is having feet like this. Consider this like a crow. I don't know who is this bird, but consider like this crow, and we can see the feet of the crow. So these lines are the crow feet line. What is the reason of these lines? The reason person want to laugh but reluctant to laugh. Person should laugh but it is hiding the laughing and reluctant to the laugh. So developing these lines. So this is the number one cause of these crow feet lines. Or the person is most of the time on the screen, like we know the computer, on the mobile, on the laptop, working on the screen. Nowadays, most of us are working on the screen as well since the lockdown. So we will see now, just within few days, we will see more and more people will be suffering with this crow feet line. But if you're smiling, if you're laughing, then you might not be suffering with this problem. So this is the crow feet line, the number one cause. When you are hiding your laugh, you are reluctant to laugh. And number two cause, you are more on the screen, mobile, laptop. So when this line is developing, this also showing the poor condition of the internal organ. So we have to improve the digestion, we have to improve the filtration, and we have to improve the condition of liver. So we have to the functioning of the internal organs. Okay, so this is the main cause of this crow feet lines. Let's go ahead. Now this is the very common line. Not only lines, sometimes we see the puffiness, puffy below the eyes, lines under the eyes. This is called tear lines. So the tear lines, what is the indication of the tear lines? Number one, person is not taking good sleep. So developing the tear line. Sometime you want to take the good sleep, but you are going for the urination again and again. You are having frequent urination. That is creating the problem. Okay. So everything is okay. All of you can hear me properly. Okay, fine. So this person is developing the puffy eyes or the lines here below the eyes, wrinkles below the eyes. We can see the wrinkles here. The person is not taking good sleep, or the person suffering with the kidney problem. Now, what is the meaning of kidney problem? As per the 5 element science, if we talk about the kidney is just not connected with the kidney failure. Kidney is the organ who is having many functions in the human body. So the kidney is the part of the human body who also controlling all the bones. So right now I'm talking about this line. These lines are connected with the kidney. So when anyone is suffering with any types of the bone problem, so when anyone is suffering with any types of the sexual weakness, when anyone is suffering with any types of too much tiredness, these all things coming under the kidney. So the kidney means the foundation of the human body. So suppose this is the tree, this is the tree, and this is the root of the tree. If the root are stronger, then tree will be stronger. So in the human body, kidney is the root. If your kidney is stronger, then your whole structure will be stronger. So when we are seeing the lines below the eyes, so these lines are representing there is a kidney problem, there might be the bone problem, there might be the sexual problem. The person might be suffering with the low back pain, person might be suffering with the neck pain, and the person is not able to take the good sleep. In this condition, we are telling the person take lots of fresh vegetables, green vegetables, and all. So these lines are very wonderful. I would like to share one of my experience, because when we are doing the treatment, 1 minute, when we are doing the treatment, we are moving our finger on the face. So there are different area we are moving our finger, and from below the eyes also we are moving finger like that. So this is the one movement which we are doing in the facial reflexology, which we will learn later on. So I have seen in many patients, when we are moving our finger on this bone, this is the bone, and when we move the finger outward, 1, 2, and 3. So the person are telling feeling much better in the lower back pain. Even I was surprised initially, what is happening when we are moving the finger on this bone? What is the connection with the bones, with the lower back and the this part? Even if anyone of you are suffering with the neck pain, the muscles pain, you can just rub your finger on the upper border of this bone. You can feel the bone and just rub your finger on the upper border of bone. Or you can do one thing. We know we are using black kajal. Black kajal, take the black kajal and put below the eyes, because kajal, the black color kajal, is the color of water. Black color is the color of water. We know in the India, traditionally, we are putting black color around the eyes. That is called black surma. And that is a part of Ayurveda. That is a concept of Ayurveda, because eyes, the lower part of the eyes is connected with the kidney. Why we are not putting surma here? Why we are not putting surma here? We are putting the surma here because, like just below the eyes here, because this part is very deeply interconnected with the kidney. If you put the black color here, then you will feel very good in your lower back pain. You will feel very good in your neck pain, not only back and neck, even each and every bone. So in the India, since the childhood, if we see the childs in, especially in the blazes nowadays, due to modernization, many person are not doing this, but in the blazes even we can see for the small kids also they are putting the black color around this, and we can correlate this with the kidney, and this is connected with the growth and development of the bones. So this is the point of kidney. If any one of you suffering with the pain anywhere in the bones, especially lower back pain, you can use this area. So this whole area is called kidney area. This whole area is called kidney area. And we might see the dark pigmentation here if we are not taking the good sleep. Okay. So this is the very deeply interconnected with the kidney. So now this is called tear lines. Tear lines. Let's go ahead. Now look at here. If we look at the cheeks, we can see sometimes these lines here on the cheeks. So when we see the cheeks, cheeks are connected with the lungs. They are doing representation of the lungs. Okay. So as per the simple imaginary system, I would like to tell you here. Look at here, 1 minute. As per the microsystem of the face, if we look at the face, so look at this face. Right. Now, in this face, if we do the subdivision of the face, we can divide the face in 3 parts. Upper part. So this is the upper part of the face. This is the middle part of the face. And this is the lower part of the face. So the upper part means the upper part of the face doing the representation of the upper body. The middle part of the face is doing the representation of the middle body, and the lower part of the face is doing the representation of lower body. So suppose I want to treat the brain, I can treat from here. If I want to treat the chest cavity and the abdominal cavity, so chest, that is the middle part, and the abdominal cavity, I can treat from here. And if I want to treat the genital part, sexual part, I can treat from here, genitals. So this part is belonging to the genitals. We are going to discuss this slowly and slowly. So what I want to tell you, as per the microsystem, the lungs are located here, lungs. So something happening on the cheeks, some lines coming on the cheeks, they are doing the representation of the lungs. Also, they are doing representation of the middle part of the body. So let's see here once again. So coming back here. So if we are looking the lines here. So these lines are showing something problematic in the middle part. So it might be lung disorder or it might be stomach disorder, because lung and stomach are, upper part is the brain, then we are going down lungs, then we are going down stomach. So these lines, the line over the cheeks are doing the direct representation of the lungs. So they are related to the digestive problems, and also they are related with the lungs problem. So anyone is suffering with the asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia, tuberculosis, or any types of the lung disorders, there is a fibrosis in the lungs, and there are many types of the respiratory disorder, then the person having more chances to develop the wrinkles on the cheeks. And if we do some treatment for removing these wrinkles, we are not only removing the wrinkles, even we are working on the lungs. We are also treating the pathology of the lungs. So just doing the cosmetic treatment is not limited till the face, but doing the cosmetic treatment is also bringing the very good effect in the body. So this is the lungs. So remember, the cheeks line means lung line. So let's see here in this image. So you can see this 7 number. This 7 number is connected with lungs, both the side, bilateral. Now we are coming to the number 8 on the tip of the nose. The tip of the nose, we can tell this is the nose bleed point. Nose bleed point. The tip of the nose, if someone is having any different type of the spots on the tip of the nose, So the tip of the nose is connected with your mental emotional problems, mental and emotional problems. So the tip of the nose is also called the point of psychosis, or we can tell any psychosomatic disorder. So the tip of the nose is telling, this is the tip of the nose. We are telling normally, oh, this person is always angry. The anger is on the tip of the nose. So what is the connection of the anger and the tip of the nose? Because tip of the nose is the place where sometime if there is excessive heat in the body, then there will be more fire here. So this is also called nose bleed point. So if there is some problem on the tip of the nose, some red spot on the tip of the nose, some black spot on the tip of the nose, some lines on the tip of the nose, it is doing the representation of some mental emotional aspect. So let's see here. This is the nose bleed point. So if the person is having any red spot on the tip of the nose or any wrinkles on the tip of the nose, it is showing some circulatory system problem of the heart. Sometimes this is not the circulatory system problem, this is problem of the heart, and the heart is also connected with our emotions. Heart is also connected with the emotions, and this person is having something psychosomatic disorders. Okay, so if someone is very emotionally disturbed, we are pressing this tip of the nose point, and if someone is suffering with the heart disharmony, even we are pressing this point. So this point is connected with the heart and circulatory system disorder. And this also diagnostic point. If something is there, it means whether the problem of the heart or the circulatory system. So we have to check whether the blood pressure is there or not, whether there is excessive heat in the liver or not. So this point might be connected with these all conditions. So this point is connected with the heat. The heat might be in the liver, the heat might be in the heart. So we are telling this types of person, if there is some disharmony on the tip of the nose, kindly avoid alcohol, coffee, and the spicy food. Okay, so we will discuss in the detail this point later on. Now we are coming here. These are very common lines. So first we are looking these lines. These lines. So what is the name of these lines? These lines are called marionette lines. Marionette lines. Marionette lines. Because when any patient coming to you and you want to give the cosmetic treatment, and patient is expecting from you that you should aware with this name, because you are a cosmetic expert. You cannot tell, no, I will just do the treatment, but I don't know what is the name of this line, what is the name of this wrinkles. No. But even you can impress the patient when you will tell this line is the marionette lines, and we are having treatment for this, and we can do the treatment. And we also have treated many patients. So in this way, we can treat this. So this is the marionette lines. Okay. So if you are looking this marionette line in someone, what is the meaning of this? This is the clear indication the person is suffering with the problem of the colon, right? So a person is suffering with the problem of the colon. The person might be having irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, constipation, piles fistula, hemorrhoids, bleeding piles, and any problem which is connected with the colon and the rectum. And if we find this to anyone, we always tell the person increase the intake of vitamin D and all. We will discuss this thing because diet is also very important part. Right now, my focus that you should know what is marionette line. Okay, so this is the marionette line. The marionette lines connect with the colon. Now I would like to bring a focus here about the colon in the 5-element cycle. When we talk about the 5-element cycle, we are having wood as a first element. The fire is the second one. Earth is the third one. Metal is the fourth one. And the water element is the fifth one. Now, when we do the subdivision of the metal elements, there are two organs in the metal. One is lung and one is large intestine or colon. Large intestine or colon. So right now, we are discussing about the colon. So when we talk about the metal element is the element who is connected with the sadness, depression, who is connected with the melancholy, who is connected with feeling of guilty, feeling of guilty. So if someone is having any types of the this emotion, even it is connected with the crying habits, the habits of crying. So suppose someone is having excessive sadness and or someone is depressed for longer duration, having melancholy, feeling of guilty, habits of crying, these everything connected with the metal. And this will affect your lungs and large intestine, and you will develop marionette lines. So when we are seeing the marionette line in any patient, we are guessing, oh, this person is having some history of metal imbalance. This person is having some history of metal imbalance. So we have to rectify his problem, rectify her problem, and we have to do the counseling as well as the treatment both. So this line or the marionette line are connected with the metal element, connected with the colon. Treat the colon, treat the colon, then you will see the good effect in the marionette line. And if you treat the marionette line, you will see the good effect in the colon and in the sadness and in the depression. Okay, so let's go ahead. So we are coming to the next image now. The upper line, we can see this is the upper line. This is called naso because this is the nose. Nasolabial fold. Nasolabial fold. So these all are the name of wrinkles. And so we can see here, this is the nasolabial fold, right? So what is the meaning of nasolabial fold? The first indication that person is happy and is smiley, this is the positive indication. Okay. And the second indication is very serious, that is connected with the pancreas, that is connected with the poor pancreas. So when you are seeing the nasolabial fold, you always think about two conditions. Number one condition, person might be happy and smiley, happy and smiley. No problem with that, it's good. But person is also having poor pancreas. Okay, so now because all of us are doing the yoga therapy and we know how to improve the pancreas by doing the yoga therapy. So if you want to improve the nasolabial fold, you can give the treatment by the cosmetology, as well as you can suggest something for improving the health of the pancreas. So we will get the faster effect. If you are doing the other modality of the acupressure or acupuncture, you can do something for improving the pancreas and do the treatment here. From here also will improve the pancreas. If you just improve the pancreas, you will see the good effect here. So the nasolabial fold, let's go ahead. Now, we are seeing the lines on the upper lips. These are the lines on the upper lips. These are called upper lips line, and it's very common with a person who is a regular smoker. But also the person is doing not smoking might suffer with these lines. What happening exactly with the smoking? With the smoking is creating too much dryness, too much dryness. And because of too much dryness, there is a development of the wrinkles on the upper lip. But this dryness might be in some other patient even without the smoking. So if your spleen is poor, then also someone suffer with the wrinkles in the upper lip. Okay, so the wrinkle of the upper lip means you have to focus on the spleen, treat the spleen, then you will able to treat the wrinkles on the upper lip. Now if we move ahead, so let's see now, what about the wrinkles in the lower lip? Now we can see these are the wrinkles in the lower lip. So we have seen the upper lip wrinkles are connected with the spleen, and they might be also connected with the smoking creating the dryness, and the poor spleen also creating the dryness, and out of dryness there is a wrinkle formation. Now if we talk about the lower lips, the lower lip connected with the colon, the lower lip connected with the colon. So if someone is suffering with the wrinkles in the lower lip, means there is some problem in the colon. Now there is a microsystem, there is a lip microsystem. In the lip microsystem, we are drawing the colon like this. We are drawing the colon like this. So this is the anus. The whole colon is coming in the lower lip, right? So the lower lip is doing the representation of the colon, and the upper lip is doing the representation of the spleen. And smoking is very badly affecting upper and lower lip both. So mainly upper lip connected with the spleen and the lower lip connected with the colon. So if someone is having problem in the lower lips, so the number one thing, it's showing the poor circulation, right? Poor circulation. The condition number two, the person might be having the problem in the colon health. Okay, so always improve the health of the colon. If you want to make your lips pink, then there's a very good treatment even in the body. If you fill your navel, we know navel. So if this is the body and this is the navel. So if you fill the coconut oil every day in the navel, it will make your lips pink and very soft. But by doing the cosmetic acupressure, cosmetic therapy also, we will remove these wrinkles and we will able to treat the spleen health and the colon health, and we will successfully remove these wrinkles. Let's go ahead. We can see the necklines. These are the necklines, and it's very common. So they are very common with anyone, but they might be also there with the overweight people. Many females or males suffering with the thyroid disease, and they are also developing these types of wrinkles. And many person having gluten allergies, that also might create these wrinkles. With the aging, everyone might get these wrinkles, but in the early age also we can see the wrinkles in the neck because of the overweight, because of the thyroid, or because of the allergies, like the allergies from the gluten. So if someone is having wrinkle here, we should do something to reduce the overweight. We should give some nutrition plan to reduce the overweight. We should do something to treat the thyroid. So we have many points of the thyroid over the face, and we will able to treat this. So this was about the neck. Now coming back here. Now kindly see very properly, otherwise you will miss it. So this is called eyeline. Eyeline. The meaning of eyeline, if you are going inside the eyes, then around the dark part of the eyes, sometimes we see one rounded ring. Rounded ring. You might have not seen this, but as a healers, we see to many persons. So when we are looking the kids, around the eyes, we can see one dark ring here around the black part of the eyes. This is showing the high cholesterol. Even in the kids, there might be high cholesterol because mother is taking too much cholesterol. Mother is not able to digest the fat properly, having improper metabolism of the fat, having more cholesterol. Then the baby is also getting more cholesterol, and there might be ring around the eyes. It might be in the adult as well, and this is showing the high cholesterol level. But you might not have seen this, but on the face we have some points. With the help of these points, we can improve the fat metabolism. We can also improve the protein and carbohydrate metabolism, and we can dissolve these types of the rings. Okay, now look at this face and see on the side. Sometime on the side we can see blood vessels. Blood vessels. So if you can see very clear blood vessels here, and you can see the high pulsating blood vessels here, it is showing high blood pressure. So on the face is the complete map. While looking the face, we can find out anything. So face is the complete map, right? So in this way, we can see multiple things, many things. So coming back here, now look at here. So look at in this image. If you look at this image, then we can see this red line here. This line is called mental crease, mental crease. And this line is connected if there is a disharmony, hormonal disharmony. If there is any types of the hormonal disharmony, then we are seeing the lines here. Okay, this is the completion of all the lines. I hope you understood. Clear? Shall we proceed now? It was so quick, but don't worry, you have video. So instead of going slow, you can see the video 2 times and you can cover this. Is it okay? Speed is okay. Not too much, not too less. Perfect. Yeah. That is okay. Because we have to cover a lot. Boil on the tip of the nose is showing in my college. In my college, one female doctor having the red tip on the nose. She was always angry. Always angry. So the red tip was here. Even in my college, one of my friend having again red tip here. He was also angry. So I've seen common thing, angry man, angry woman with the red tip. And I have seen one female was having the red tip here, a black tip, black point here. And she was having some problem in the uterus. Okay. There is some connectivity. We will try to understand step by step. And the tip of the nose is very important. If you press the tip of the nose, suppose someone is angry. So how to treat? You do like this. Mm, mm. So this point is very beautiful points and it will reduce the anger. In the Marma Shastra, this is called Chundi Kalam. Chundi. The meaning of Chundi, who reduce anger. Okay, Chundi Kalam. There is some specific meaning in the Tamil language, Chundi Kalam. The Chundi Kalam is the Marma point, who is reducing the anger. So someone is angry, go, suppose in your home, your husband, your wife, your kids, your father, your mother, sister angry, go there and do like this. Shh. So immediately anger will go away because this point is connected with the liver and liver is connected with the anger. This point is connected with the heart and heart will calm down the person, right? So, okay, any questions? Fine. जो गुस्से में है, गुस्से में है. Okay, जो गुस्से, okay, the person is angry. Okay, let him be angry for some time. After 5 minutes, when you see now person is not in the anger, that time you treat. Okay. After finishing the anger, then you can treat. So person will not be angry. We have treated many couples. They were fighting earlier, but after our treatment, now they are living their life happily. Okay. Earlier they were fighting very badly. So we can do anything because the anger is connected with the liver. If the liver is balanced, then there will not be anger. If liver is balanced, then there will not be anger. If someone is quarreling a lot, doing lots of anger, it means there is a disharmony in the liver. Treat the liver, right? Fine. How many push about the tips? Oh, you can do like this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will tell you one more thing. You will be surprised. In the ancient time, When the person was suffering with some psychosomatic disorder or the mental disorder, then they were taking the cow dung, cow dung, and they are putting here cow dung, and it's really working. And they were making many medicine from the cow dung, and they were putting on the tip of the nose. It is working for mental and psychosomatic disorder. So this is a very great point, right? 15th point is here. I will show you. The 15th point will be here. You can see the blood vessels here. If you see the blood vessels here very visibly, very clearly, and if you touch here the very high pulsation, it is showing the person is having high blood pressure. If the person is having swelling under the eyes, as per the cosmetology, we should treat the person, we should do something for good sleep, and we should treat the kidney. For the dark circles also, we should treat the kidney. We will treat the kidney. The 16 number point is here. We can see the mental, this is the crease, and it is called mental crease. The crease will be here somewhere. And this is connected to the hormones. In the cosmetology, this part is connected to the hormones. Accident is a different condition. Okay, question finished. Let's go ahead. Possible to give reference book Murthy Yan. Okay, fine, done. All the questions done. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, so do you know? Let's discuss few tips for the good skin. Number one, massage the face twice a day gently, and tomorrow we will learn how to massage. Okay, for the massage purpose, we can take the olive oil or the sesame oil or the coconut oil. Today I am telling you so that you can arrange these oils. So tomorrow we will discuss some practicals and we'll do the face massage. So we'll do the self massage and also we'll demonstrate the facial massage on someone else, so you can find out in both the way. Now, when we talk about the coconut oil, the coconut oil is really very wonderful. Why? Because coconut oil is the very similar oil like the skin oil. It is a very similar like the skin oil. So when you are applying the coconut oil and you are doing the massage from the coconut oil, then if your skin is very oily, very highly oily, then skin is thinking, oh, this is my oil. They're not producing too much amount of the oil. So if someone is having very oily skin, should massage the skin with the coconut oil. We are making fool the skin. We are putting the coconut oil and skin will think this is my oil. Skin will not produce and we will be safe. We will not be having much oily skin. But coconut oil also having adaptogenic effect. The meaning of adaptogenic effect, if your skin is too much dry, then no problem. Then skin will produce the oil. In that condition, it will not do any hindrance. Right. So now, okay. So coconut oil is very good for oily skin. It is similar to our own skin. So body stop producing excessive amount of skin, excess amount of oil when you apply coconut oil, right? Because nowadays what is happening? The peoples are putting many creams, many cosmetics, but when we talk about the oils, oh, how can we put? Oil might be harmful for us, but peoples are ready to put lots of cosmetic cream. They are having many chemicals and they are harming the skin. The purpose to put the oil on the skin is not just doing the lubrication. The purpose to put the oil on the skin, that we are doing the massage of the skin, we are doing the gymming, gymming of the 43 muscles over the skin. We are making doing the stimulation of the 43 muscles over the face, and we are doing the bringing the good blood circulation over the face. That is the purpose of massage, and we will see how to do in the balanced manner. Neither we will create more oiling or not we go in the less oiling manner. So when someone is suffering with the open pores, what is open pores? So suppose this is the skin, and in every skin definitely we have pores. If pores are there, then only with the help of pores the sweat will come. Okay, so we are having millions pore in the skin, and they are opening here. The opening is here. So how to take care of the pores? Because if pores become bigger, then it will create the problem. Then there lots of dust particles will go and will block the pores, and as soon as pores get blocked, it will create acne, it will create whiteheads, it will create blackheads. So that's why we never advise. Sometime what is doing, someone is developing some acne and they are doing like this. Doing like this. Eh? How many of you are doing like this? We are doing this. So in this way, what we are doing exactly, when we are pressing the pore, when we are pressing and squeezing, and we are taking out something. Oh, when we are thinking now we are the winner. Wow, now skin is free. No, you are making the pore bigger. Now it will catch more dust particles. Now next time you will develop beautiful bigger acne. So what is the best thing to do? The best thing to do something, apply something that will squeeze the unwanted excessive oil, that will squeeze the unwanted dust particles, dead cells, and fill the pores naturally. And we can do this. Now, if someone is applying the steroid cream, suppose you are applying the steroid cream, you are feeling very good for a few days, and after a few days, your skin becoming thin. Now, in the thin skin, pore will be bigger. If you are having thin skin, the meaning of thin skin, there is a very low or the decreased amount of the collagen fiber, then you will again developing the bigger pore. So we should take the diet which increase our collagen fiber. We will discuss what diet, what thing we should take. So I would like to tell you one thing here, few things here, because see, we will discuss natural things, we will discuss Ayurveda things and everything. So initially, I would like to tell you a few natural things. So let's see here. So if you want to heal the pore, if you want to close the pores, means you want to keep the pores normally. So the best application, you can apply the ice for 2 to 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes over your skin. It's a wonderful tool, ice. The application of ice is the wonderful tool. Next, the multani mitti, the clay, is also the wonderful tool. It can close your open pores, because what multani mitti doing, it is doing the contraction of the skin and closing the pores naturally. But remember one thing, until and unless you learn each and everything properly, wait, because we have many things to do and many things to avoid for specific types of the skin. So these two things are very natural, applying the ice and applying the clay or multani mitti will will be closing your pores naturally, right? If your pores are not closed, if pores are not in the normal shape, in the normal hole shape, then they will catch the dust particles, and again there will be whiteheads and the blackheads and the acne. So there are two tools. If you want, if you don't want any further acne, pimples, or the whitehead and the blackheads, apply ice and the multani mitti. Now, do not forget to take the vitamin A. Vitamin A should be taken externally, internally as well as the externally. So if you're taking the vitamin A, then you can develop lots of collagen fiber. Your skin will be becoming thick and tight. Then you will develop your beauty again, like earlier. So there are many sources of the vitamin A. We can see broccoli. If you are a non-vegetarian, then fish and meat. And if you are a vegetarian, then also you have many varieties. Many varieties. Carrot is the very good for as a source of the vitamin. The papaya is the very good as the source of the vitamin. And these all are things the very good source of as a vitamin A. And we are telling, apply the vitamin A on your skin in the night, but you can eat the vitamin anytime. So we always tell there are many products having vitamin A. You should always apply in the night, because if you're applying in the night, then they will develop the collagen very nicely. If you're applying the product made by vitamin A, then your skin might become red and hypersensitive. So we should know everything. I was telling you that if you want that you should be youth till the 100 years, then increase your collagen fiber, increase your elastin fiber. If we want to become youth, if we really want to be youth, then we can. But what we are doing when we are stressful, we are just eating snacks, taking the coffee and tea. Okay. Because when we are stressful, we are forgetting everything. And whatever coming, we are eating that time. We are doing something very good for 1 month, then we are stressful, then 7 days we are doing just opposite. We are eating Maggie, we are eating Maggie is still very live everywhere I have seen. And we are eating lots of snacks. They are really harmful. Not only one thing, all the fast food, packed food, they are very harmful. But I am giving you this, I am challenging that if anyone do the very good nutrition plan for 3 months and do the treatment of cosmetic, then you can see very wonderful changes, not only over the skin, but in the digestive system, in the mood swings, behavior pattern, and in all the hormonal disorder like the thyroid, ovary, and all. So if you have any questions, you can ask in the chat box. Okay. Last slides. You want to see the last slides. So now we'll do the 5-minute break. Then we'll do discussion in the Hindi. All the enrolled participants, this PDF will be sent to you. Don't worry. Okay. ये PDF आपके लिए ही है. So let's see the last slide.